Hello, I'm Brett Dupree, and this is my awesome health journey, and this has been a very up and down week for me. I mean, it first started pretty down. I think I was in not the best mood. Working out was kind of okay. The refocus on my work walking without holding onto the treadmill was going not bad. But still, I don't feel like I get the same awesome workout. But it kind of came to a head on Wednesday when I walked into my yoga class and there was one other person there. And the thought came into my mind, oh, is no one here because of me? And that's when I realized, oh, I'm in a bad mood. I need an attitude readjustment. Because that's the thing about those social anxiety thoughts is they don't generally stop. At least they haven't for me yet. It's mostly now I use that as a barometer to how I'm feeling overall. And it made sense. I am in tech, in a healthcare field, and I don't want to go into politics, but what happened in politics isn't good, or what's happening overall right now isn't good for my field. That brings me money. So I can go to things like yoga and Orange Theory. Man, I am so bad with colors. But that's the problem with living, not having my sister, my dad around, is to not fix my collars. Um, that was just funny. I was at my dad's birthday and I of course, didn't fix my collar. And instead of my dad telling me to fix my collar, my dad just fixed my collar, because I'm his son, and that's what you do. It's funny. I'm a 47-year-old man. My dad still fixes my collar. Anyway, so I had that thought, and I recognize the fact that an attitude readjustment. Talk to my therapist about it. Luckily, our call was on Wednesday, and that let me get some things off my chest that were bothering me. And it was nice just to hear somebody. I know, like family, sometimes you can talk to me, but I just like to talk to my therapist better because they don't try to make me feel better. They just listen. And it's nice just to get things off my chest. Then I got the things off my chest, and then I felt better. And because I can't really control the things that are happening outside. I can just control myself. And honestly, I'm not doing that bad. I didn't buy anything super stupid, even though Thursday, I bought like $30 worth of soup because it was on sale. I bought it off Amazon, and then I spent time returning the soup because one of them was dented. And then I ate soup in a sandwich for yesterday, which sucked because that was part of the roller coaster part, and I ended up getting heartburn. At least I was hoping it was heartburn because number one, heartburn feels like a heart attack. So I was hoping it's not my heart and just heartburn. And number two is heartburn. And number three, of course, is I'm on Manjaro. And the thing about Manjaro, that can cause stomach paralysis in a small number of people. So there's also the worry that I was developing that. But really, what I thought is, I think I just scarfed down my food too fast. It's something I need to work on. I have to work on deliberately eating and chewing and stuff because becoming fat kind of shut down your brain, or I shut down my brain, and that's me trying to use powerful language instead of talking about you. I'm talking about my experience. I shut down my brain so I can eat food fast, so I eat more food. And I think I just fell into that bad habit on Thursday, and I think I just ate that food too fast, or I got food poisoning, one of the two. Because I did end up vomiting, which also sucks, and it also made me not want to eat food today. So before I worked out this morning at Orange Theory, which I did not want to go, I only had like a protein bar, and I didn't drink my protein shake like I generally do. But afterwards, I saw on TikTok, I saw someone have taco time and had to go to the post office, so I stopped by a taco time, ate my taco time. Right now, my stomach feels fine. It feels kind of wobbly still. I don't know the right word. It doesn't hurt, but it just kind of feels. So yeah, whatever happened yesterday so far hasn't happened today. But yeah, because that is the good week. But also, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like on Friday, yesterday, I was walking, and one of the people there told me that, oh, I like coming in at 12:15 because I get to see you, and that made me feel so nice. I was like, because I like being a positive person, and it's fun. As it's one of my tricks to want to go to Orange Theory is to be a happy person that tells everyone good job, so they tell me good job, so they're happy to see me, so it makes me want to go more. I mean, I think that's just again, that's a secret, in my humble opinion, to continually to work out and consistent is find ways to make you want to do it, to make it feel good to go. I know I had this conversation with somebody about working out, and I think it sucks ass and it's hard. He's like, oh, it doesn't suck ass. No, I can say I'm almost on 600 workouts at Orange Theory, and I can tell you every workout I'd rather have been home watching television because working out sucks. I have to get up and go somewhere else. I have to sweat and work hard and breathe heavily and, strain myself. I don't really want to do that. That sucks. What happens afterwards feels better. I feel better than I did, a year ago and a year before that, year before. I'm happy I did it, but not tell you. I mean, heck, I went to yoga on Wednesday and the person asked me how I felt. They gave me a 0 to 10, and 10 really not want to be than 0. And I was at 8. My hips were hurting. I was in a bad mood. I was in that bad mood, and it's just like, I really do not want to go to yoga. I had no desire. And then my work started creating a lunch and learn type thing on Wednesdays, and part of me thinks I should be there, but I can watch the recording. And I think yoga is more important overall for my mental health, and I think being physically healthier makes me better at my job overall. And she was like, we'll see what it was at the end. And honestly, this is my yoga experience. A lot of times I look at my watch to see how far we went, and my goal is to look at it later. If it's 24 minutes or below or above, I feel like I've done it good. I checked it at 17, and at 24, I'm like, I want to leave. I don't want to be here. God, I don't want to leave. I wanted to leave so bad. But I was like, no, we're here. Let's stick it out. Let's do our best. I generally talk to myself in the third person. And so we did. And I continued to stick. And afterwards, she asked me, did it become a 7.5? It was like, no. And I was just being honest. I did not want to do it. But I did it. And I'm proud of myself that I did it. I think overall it's better for me that I did it for my body. But man, I did not want to. I just didn't. There's just so much. And again, I think that's one of the best things I've done for my working out entirely is to remove my desire to work out from my actions and just like have them not matter. And that's the skill that I've learned mostly in this time at going to Orange Theory. There's so many times I didn't want to go to Orange Theory, but I went. And I would tell myself, I've said this many times, I'll tell myself, I put on my workout clothes, I don't want to go. I tell myself as I leave the door, I don't want to go. I tell myself as I get into my car, I don't want to go. And once I start driving, that's when I start my attitude adjustment of like, let's do our best. But I want to tell myself as I go up there that I don't want to do this because I don't want my desire to do it to be the reason I do it, because I would never work out if I only worked out when I wanted to. Because in my humble opinion, working out sucks, especially when you're over 300 something pounds. It's hard. Being a downward dog is hard. It's hard on my poor little shoulders. It's hard. Watching the person freaking next to me being able to be super flexible, doing all these amazing things with their body. It's like, geez, I can't even attempt to do that. That's hard. But what matters is that I continue to go, and maybe a year from now, I'll be a step, I'm curious to see how much better I am at it a year from now, especially if I'm down 40 pounds. I'll be 40 pounds less off my body as I do those moves, which I am assuming would help. Because, sometimes when I look at myself, I'm like, 40 pounds isn't much. But anytime I pick up 40 pounds, I'm like, that's a decent amount of weight. Anyways, I've been rambling for a while. I'm sorry to bore you. I love you for who you are, and thank you for all your support. And as always, you are worthy.